What is up, everybody? My name is Jonathan Soto. I'm here with Aaron Kushmakov, and today we are on the 10-8 podcast where we give our best assumptions on who's going to win and pretty much go from there. How are we doing today, Aaron?
We're doing fantastic. You know what? I'm excited. It's the return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. Return of the Mac. You know that I'll be back. Conor McGregor's coming back. That's all.
You
I'm
know, I'm
excited.
not.
Everybody's excited.
I don't know if I'm like the odd one out. I'm not that hyped because I feel like he's going to get smoked.
That's fair. That's fair. But I'm just excited to see him back for the first time in 5 years. You know, the walkout, the aura, the billionaire, everything just works, man. Everything, it just puts it together, man. It's just so good. I don't know why. It's just so good to see it.
Yeah, no, I
He's
mean,
core. He's a core part.
nobody's gonna lie and say that a lot of people aren't gonna be tuning in just to see him either win or get knocked out. It's not
Yeah.
that I want to see him get knocked out by any stretch of the mile. Dude, it's Max Holloway. So like,
Yep. Can't count out Max though.
yeah, nah, definitely not. But yeah, no, I'm just as hyped as everybody else. I feel it in my plums that this is going to be a really good card. But beyond that, you want to go ahead and get into the first fight of the night?
Yes, sir. For the first fight of the night, we have Cody Durden, the American, versus Alessandro Costa in the first fight of the prelims. We go to Alessandro Costa. Alessandro Costa, 16-5 all time, 4-3 in the UFC, so a bit of an up and down fighter. His last win being Matt Schnell. He's on a 2-fight win streak. He recently knocked out Matt Schnell, and he's now fighting Cody Durden, who is actually kind of well known in this stratosphere. He's 7-8-1, however, so he's well known for sucking. He does have a win though against Yafel Filo, and that was on April 25th. Before that, he had gotten knocked out by Joshua Van, Jose Ochoa. He got knocked out by Alan Nascimento. He got Anaconda choked, and then some long name I can't pronounce. He got beaten, but you know what? He's a pretty active fighter. I respect it. But he's recently been more on the downslope of his career. So I'm gonna take Costa, just by this is kind of like a keep your job thing. Like Costa gets a loss, his career may be in jeopardy. But if Durden loses, he is 100% getting cut.
Yeah, nah, dude. I think Alessandro Costa's probably going to finish him. You know, there was a point in time where Cody Durden, man, like he was ruining my parlays left and right because, like, as a
Really?
dog, he just like he goes out there to fight, and he can wrestle very very well, but it's just his chin. You know, his chin's not the greatest, and I mean, you've seen how many times he's got knocked out or subbed. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure all of that just weighs on you at a specific point in time. And
Yeah,
yeah, I
100%.
think Alessandro Costa definitely finishes him. And that sucks. Man, the last thing I ever want to do is
Okay.
talk smack about American fighters.
Yeah.
But like, you know, here's the thing, Cody Durden, he's not a boring fighter. You know, he's either going out there to finish or get finished. That's basically the consensus that I've came to watching him. But yeah, no, I'm going Alessandro on that one.
Yep. And the original fight was actually supposed to be Ode Osborne, but he got hurt, so that fight didn't happen. But we'll move on. I got Costa by knockout. You'll have. What
Costa
way
for
of
sure.
winning do you have? Costa.
Honestly,
What
I
way?
just see Costa getting a finish and probably the second rounder first.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I mean, realistically speaking, I see Costa knocking him out.
Oh yeah. Let me do something real quick. I have the screen right here. I'm gonna change my screens around real quick because I have this one. I have the thing on my laptop right here. I'm gonna change Discord to over here, so I'm directly looking at you and my notes. That way, I don't have to keep turning my head like this over and over again.
That's fair.
All right. Next up, we have Ryan Gandra versus Zachary Reese. All right. Well, Ryan Gandra, 9-1. This is actually his second UFC fight. Got a win over Jose Medina. Quick win. February 28th. He came through the Contender Series before that LFA. And, you know, pretty consistent finisher. Has 5 wins by knockout, 2 wins by sub. A really, really good matchup with Zachary Reese here. Zach Reese is 10-3. Fights at a War Training Center. Also has a lot of finishes. He's 4-3 in the promotion. Has 1 no contest. Recently lost to Michelle Pereira, which is kind of embarrassing to say the least. But yeah, Zach Reese versus Brian Gandra. I'll take Gandra. I'll take
I got
Gandra on this
Gandra.
one.
Yeah, I think Zach Reese, he's like predominantly like Russell heavy, I think. Like
Yeah,
his striking is just like, I don't know, man. It
yeah,
doesn't look the prettiest, but hey, neither does Dricus Duplessis.
yeah.
There's some
And
guys
that
that
man
just
wins by
make it work.
yeah. But
But
that man wins by like falling piano
piano,
out of the sky. Just
dude, slipping on a banana
and
peel.
we're
Yeah,
actually gonna do
no,
his card next week, so that's gonna be
yeah,
fun.
this is true. I got Ryan
Yes.
Gandra. I could see him winning by knockout or decision.
Okay, I got Ryan Gandra too. I'll take him by knockout. And then next
Fareed
up,
Basharov versus John Garza. Holy crap,
all right. So
dude!
the
Minus
craziness about this,
700. That's
so the crazy,
disrespectful.
that's not even the craziest stat either. But we'll go to John Garza first, who replaces Ethan Ewing on an injury. This guy's making his UFC debut. I think he's like 20. I think he's like 23 years old.
Oh, I didn't
Six
know
and
he was a
one
replacement for.
in the
I was
UFC.
excited to see Ewing.
He was fighting in Fury. 4-0 in Fury. Not a. It's a respectable promotion. But all of a sudden, he was supposed to fight Abdul Kamara, who's actually and it trains at the lab here in Arizona. Really good fighter. But now he's fighting in the UFC against Fareed Basharat, who, again, his brother got cut for no reason. I think his brother and him were going to be one of the best pairs of brothers in the UFC, but they cut his brother for the oddest reason ever. Fareed is 15-0. He's undefeated. 6-0 in the UFC. Last win coming over Gene Masumoto. Has wins over Chris Gutierrez and Victor Hugo. I'm gonna have to take just take Fareed Basharat because he's coming off a full camp, and John Garza is coming off like a very short camp, and just does not have that experience. I mean, he's coming off the regional scene from that six.
Dude, yeah, I'm fighting for Reed. That's insane. Like, oh my god. That's like somebody coming off the regional scene and fighting like I don't know, like a Dustin Poirier or something.
Yeah,
Like, dude, that's
not
just.
good.
I mean, hey, if John Garza, hey, bro, if there's anything I've realized is like odds. Obviously, like they have some meaning to them, but dude, at the end of the day,
Yep.
when the fight happens, no matter which way you see it, it's a true 50-50. No
Yep.
matter
No
what.
matter what,
No matter what. That's why I
because
love this sport.
we've learned this. We have learned this in the past fights. It all started with Marab versus Jan, and then we went with Strickland versus Chimaev. And then we went with Gaethje versus Taporia. I mean, it is truly a 50-50 sport. What matters is once you step into that cage, that's all that matters is the two fighters in there.
Yeah,
all
at
it
the end
is.
of the day. So, I mean, I am going to have to go with Basharat on this one just because, like you said,
Yep.
kind of experience and things of that nature. And, like, honestly, when I look at this minus 700 favorite, dude, that just, like, oh, geez. That means nobody thinks this John Garza guy is going to win.
Yeah.
So,
And guess what? That's not even the biggest odd. That's not even the biggest odd on the card.
oh, no,
It's
you're
not.
right.
It's
I'm
not. But
saying
we'll get to him later. We'll get to
Oh,
that guy
okay,
later. Next
yeah.
is Damian Pinas versus Cesar Almeida. Now, Damian Pinas, the Baba Yaga, apparently, fighting out of Aruba. Never even knew that was a country, but that's okay. Has 8 wins by knockout, 1-0 in the UFC. Got a couple of 1-2 victories. Got one in the Contender Series over Vitor Costa, and then Wes Schultz hit him with the same thing. He's now fighting Cesar Almeida, who is 7-2, also coming through the Contender Series. So this is something crazy that we're seeing. The Ultimate Fighter clearly hasn't been working out in the past few years. It worked out in the beginning, but Dana realized, yeah, it's not working. Let's create a way fighters can just fight each other getting into it. Here we have the Contender Series, and it's worked out beautifully because we have had so many quality fighters come out of there, especially these two. This guy, Cesar Almeida, he's 3-2 in the UFC. Recently lost to Cesare Okechechuk. I don't know how to pronounce that, but last fought in 2025, took a big break. First loss came to Roman Kopylov, so he's lost to pretty good fighters. But Damian Pinas, looks a lot scarier. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take. He's only 24 too. So I think I'm gonna take Pinas there.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Penis. I think that he's gonna win. I didn't know
Okay.
too much about him, but now that I'm seeing him, yeah, dude. And then Cesar Almeida, he actually beat what's his name, Poatan, I think,
Oh yeah,
by rear naked
kickboxing.
sub.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh right, that's. Oh
yeah,
yeah, did
yeah,
it?
that was like the whole thing was like, oh, this is the guy that submitted Poatan and stuff like that. But dude, lightning doesn't strike the
Oh,
same place twice. I got Penis by
you got
probably
Penis. Okay.
decision.
Okay. All right.
Kong Wang versus Tracy Cortez, brother.
We got Tracy Cortez, our homegirl,
You already know
fighting
who
out
I'm
of
going with,
Fight
bro.
Ready. Gotta go Tracy Cortez. Let's look over the numbers though. Tracy Cortez 12-3, fighting out of Fight Ready MMA in Scottsdale, Arizona. I don't think you'll like to hear this, but she is a decision merchant. 10 wins by decision. 6-2 in the UFC. Most recently lost to Aaron Blanchfield, got rear naked choke, but as we know, Aaron Blanchfield is at the top of her
A
division.
G. I thought
A
she was
G.
gonna lose
She's
that fight too.
Yep, but you know what? Stuff happens. Then we have Kong Wang, the Joker. I love her. I love the Joker stuff. It's pretty. I think that's pretty funny. Not even funny. It's just pretty cool to see. On a
She
three-fight win
got
streak.
bodied in her last fight, I think.
She did win her last fight, but she did miss weight though. So I think she was kind of a weight bully there. Beat the likes of Bruno Brazil, Ariane Lipsky, Eduardo Mora. I'm gonna have to take my homegirl Tracy Cortez.
By decision.
By decision, of course, because decision queen, not the king, but a decision queen. She is a queen, of course.
Yeah, no,
Respect it.
I got her by decision for sure. I mean, that and I just feel like I don't know. There's something about people that fight and get finished that when they come back to fight, dude, they're trying to prove a point. I've been right about this
Yeah,
on the podcast before. All right. After Bo Nickel got TKO'd by DeRitter, I said in
yeah,
his next fight, he's gonna come out, he's gonna try to make a point, and he's gonna get a knockout finish. I was right.
yeah. You
So,
were right.
um,
He's
well,
won.
I
He's won
don't
two
think
fights by knockout since.
yeah, no, I don't think Tracy wins by finish. I don't. But Kong Wing has been bodied before. I remember she was talking so much smack doing her little Joker thing, and she was like a pretty high favorite. And then this Brazilian chick, I think out of nowhere, just came and boxed like beat the brakes off of
Boxer
her.
breaks off her. Yeah,
So yeah, no, I'm going with my girl Tracy Cortez. I think not even Arizona bias, take away all that. I
yeah,
just think she's a better fighter. And I think these
100.
odds,
percent
like what they're saying, Kong Wang is like slightly in the favorite.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's just
no,
for the hype and for the media. No, but I got my girl Trace.
Tracy.
Next up,
Next, go for it.
Kai Kamaka III versus Luke Riley. Now, Kai Kamaka III, the fighting Hawaiian, 1871, fights out of Extreme Couture MMA with Sean Strickland, I believe. 6-1 in Bellator, 2-1 in the UFC. This is his second stint, and now he's fighting Luke Riley, a rising prospect, 13-0 undefeated. Fights out of Next Generation MMA Liverpool. I believe he's Patty Pillar's training partner. Fighting
He
on the
is.
same card, which is nice. Got a great win over Michael Aswell Jr. in London. Also knocked out Bogdan Grad. It's his third UFC fight. I'm gonna take Luke Riley, mainly for the fact that he's a dog, like an
I
actual
think he wins
dog.
by knockout.
Exactly. I mean, he's got what 9 knockout wins, no
Yeah,
subs.
dude, his left hook that he pulled off in his last fight, I'm not even joking.
It was
I'm almost
nasty.
positive that guy's chin went over his shoulder. So, yeah,
He
dude.
survived though. That was crazy.
Well, oh, well, he got TKO'd, like he got put on the ground and then finished there, but yeah,
Well,
he
that was his
was.
first fight. That was the first fight. The second fight recently
Oh,
went to decision.
yeah, went to a decision. Yeah, I'm tripping.
But no,
My
that
bad.
first fight was still crazy though. I was like, holy this guy's awesome. He is amazing.
Yeah, no. I got Luke Riley to win by knockout or
Hmm.
decision. It doesn't seem like he likes going to the ground that much, so
Yeah,
probably
it's
go
gonna be
that
a
route.
stand and bang, stand and bang. All right, next up, Cody Garbrandt, Adrian Yanez. We know our favorite Cody Garbrandt. No love. fan favorite, especially. I believe he was fighting for titles, became the champion over Dominic Cruz, and then immediately lost it to TJ Dillashaw, lost to Dillashaw again. And then ever since then, he's been in kind of a little bit of a rut, but he's won 2 straight. No, I'm sorry. He's won one. He's lost to like Haney Barcelos, Davis and Figueiredo. He's lost to guys like that, but most recently beat Long Zhao and Holloway's last card. But he's staying pretty consistent. The second fight this year against Adrian Nanez, 17-6-1. Fights out of Metro Fight Club. His last fight against Ricky Simone went to a draw, which is kind of sad. But I gotta take No Love. I gotta take him. I mean, mainly for the fact that I'm a fanboy.
Here's the thing, right? I like gun to my head. Yeah, I think Adrian Yanez is gonna win, but dude, Cody Garbrandt. Hey, Adrian Yanez has lost to Unks before. He lost to Rob Font.
Yeah.
He got knocked out by Rob Font.
Oh.
Yeah,
could we see a Cody Garbrandt title run in the Big 27?
I don't know about all that, but I definitely think that Cody Garbrandt, underdog wise, dude, if you're gonna put money on an underdog right now,
put it on Cody Garbrandt.
Put it on my boy Cody. Yeah, I think Cody could take that one for sure. We got Elisha Ellison versus Gable Stevenson.
All right, we go to Gabe Stevenson. I like to call him John Jones Jr. Trains out of the same gym, Jackson Academy. 3-0 only. Consistent in RAF. Got a win over Alexander Romanov off a tech fall. But if you've seen his highlights, this guy is absolutely nasty. He is nasty coming off the wrestling scene in his UFC debut. I believe he is a 3,000 favorite, minus 3,000.
No, he is. I'm looking at it.
And poor Elijah Ellison, he has one loss in the UFC against Brando Perisic. He is gonna get mauled. Oh my! I got Gabe Stevenson first round KO, and he will be the newest version of John Jones. That man has the potential to even be better than him.
I'm just trying to understand this from a betting perspective. Under what circumstances do I bet on Gable Stevenson and make any money?
You don't.
Yeah, nah, dude. So that means if I bet $10 on Elisha, I could get 100 back with this 1,100 plus 1,100.
If he wins, but he won't win. He's not gonna win,
dude. Yeah, I'm not donating.
No, don't. Don't donate. Don't. No. Keep.
Не хорошо.
Это не хорошо. Это очень плохо.
Yeah, dude, Gable Stevenson, they're sacrificing this Elisha guy. They're trying to give Gable Stevenson a highlight reel KO. Yeah, prop him up. We've seen this before. Dude, yeah, Gable Stevenson, honestly, by eye contact. With these odds?
If Gabe Stevenson looks at him, Elijah Ellison.
Yeah, dude, I don't see a realm in which Elisha even makes this competitive. Jesus Christ, I don't think I've ever seen odds that crazy. Minus 3,000 is insane.
That's the biggest favorite I've ever seen.
Yeah, easily.
Oh my god!
I mean, now that we're done, what's it called?
No,
what's the word? Glazing. That you guys.
Now that we're done glazing, Gabe Stevenson. We have the People's Champ, Rob Whittaker, versus Nikita
Krylov. How are the odds even close on this?
Rob Whittaker's debut in the light heavyweight division.
Oh!
The guy used to be a What?
No, you're right. Because I was wondering, why are the odds this close? But yeah, you're right. It is his debut in the light heavyweight division. So yeah, no.
We look at his career. Originally welterweight. Has been fighting in the UFC since 2012. So he's a veteran of the game. Was in the Ultimate Fighter. That's how long he's been around. Was a UFC champion. Got over Yoel Romero. Twice, actually. Beat him twice. beat Derek
That's a good
Brunson,
win.
beat Uriah Hall, loses to Israel Adesanya after he got counterhooked, unfortunately. Beats Darren Till, beats Jared Cannonier, beats Kelvin Gastelum, loses to Adesanya again, beats Marvin Vittori, loses to Dricus, beats Paulo Costa, knocks out Ikram Aliskerov, loses to Hamzat Chimaev, loses to RDR, dips, and now he's fighting Nikita Krylov. But we have to give our respects to Rob Whittaker. He was a fantastic middleweight,
Yeah,
possibly
man.
top 5 middleweight of all time.
Oh, for sure, 100%. I still think Robert Whittaker takes this.
Oh yeah, and then we have the minor Nikita Krylov, Ukrainian fighter, has 16 wins by sub, which is actually kind of crazy. Last fight he beat Modestas Bukauskas and knocked him out. But no, I don't trust Krylov's chin. I'm going to go ahead and take Rob Whittaker, mainly because he's just a better fighter.
Yeah, no, I got Robert Whittaker all day. I don't even think. I look at the competition of each fighter who's fought, and Robert Whittaker's just been in there with the best. And dude, honestly, any man that fights Yoel Romero twice is immediately a G in my book because dude, that guy was the boogeyman. Nobody wanted to fight that guy.
Yeah.
So
And then when Izzy fought him, it just became a standoff for literally 25 minutes.
yeah, dude, I
They're
remember. You
just
know what's
standing
crazy?
there.
I remember hyping that fight with my friends. I had all my friends over. I was like, dude, this fight's gonna be great. Blah 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 blah.
And then it just went.
It gave me Rose Namajunas versus Carla Esparza vibes.
Yeah.
Like that was the
It was.
OG version of that fight. Yeah, nah, dude,
Yeah.
I'm not having it.
Um,
But
I saw. I remember seeing Romero doing Ali shuffle. I'm like, bro, this is not boxing. Are you that bored?
yeah, dude,
I get
it
what
was
Izzy was,
bad.
but I get what Izzy was trying to do. He was trying to not even get close to him because he knew that one clean contact would knock him out.
Well, that and
But
here's the thing: anytime somebody's fighting the champion, I feel like it's your what's it called? It should be in your prerogative to try and take it to the champ. The champ's already champ.
Mhm.
You know, he has nothing to
Yeah,
prove. And I just don't think Yoel Romero was willing to do that. Um,
no, it was not.
so
But that's
yeah,
okay.
Robert Whittaker, I think he knocks out Nikita Krylov, quite frankly.
Yeah, and then the
Next
whole
up,
crowd will go crazy.
I know, yeah, I'll be hyped. I'll be so hyped. Next up, we got Bobby Green versus Terrence McKinney. I'm telling you right now, Bobby Green all
King
day.
Green, Thug Jitsu. Did you see his shorts? You saw his shorts. I know you saw his
Yes.
shorts. Those are bad shorts. Those are bad. Those are really good shorts. My coach, as soon as he saw the video I made about it, he's like, "Dude, I want to get those shorts, but they're unavailable till November on the UFC shop."
No,
I'm like, bro.
that's valid. I mean, here's the thing, right? Both guys are, I guess, like they were really good friends, but Terrence McKinney took the fight, so now it's like personal with Bobby Green or King Green. Um,
Yeah,
I just think
we go
King
over.
Green
Sorry, go ahead.
has the experience. I think that I don't know. I just the way he moves his head because the truth of the matter is with Terrence McKinney, if Terrence McKinney doesn't finish you in the first round, you probably already won.
Yeah. We look at King Green. He's on a 3-fight win streak. Lance Gibson Jr., Daniel Zellhuber chokes out the hardest hitting 145er. Now the hardest hitting 155er, Jeremy Stevens. Takes the fight against T Rex McKinney, who is literally kill or get killed. 8-5 in the UFC. Most recently beats Kyle Nelson in 24 seconds too, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, he has not escaped the first round for the past 8 fights. He lost to Nazim Sadikov, as you were saying, in round 2. Got rear naked choked. So if it goes past round 1, most likely he's going to lose. And I got King Green because why not? Why not? King Green is amazing. You cannot count him out. King Green's an OG. He deserves shorts. He deserves everything. He is a Hall of Famer. We just have to go with King Green, man. Thug Jitsu up in this thing.
Yeah, no, I got King Green. Next off, we got Lonir Kavanaugh and Brandon Royval. Dude, this might be a Cody Garbrandt situation, bro. I'm telling you right now,
Mm-hmm.
dude. Brandon Royval, yeah, he. Okay, we're not gonna lie and say he didn't get slimed by Manel Kopp, but dude, Manel
He
Kopp
did
just
get
knocked
slimed.
out Horiguchi, so
Yeah.
like that doesn't seem like too bad of a thing. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I
A
thought
lot of
Brandon Moreno was gonna beat the brakes off of Lonir Kavanaugh, and I was wrong. Vincent Falco was right. I was wrong. Uh, and yeah, no, I don't know, man. Brandon Royval, dude, he's lost his last couple fights. Uh,
mm-hmm.
I think he might come out here to make a statement. We've seen Lonir Kavanaugh get knocked out by long range fighters, people with really good reach. Charles Johnson.
Charles
Um,
Johnson. Yep. Yep.
so, um,
Prospect
yeah, dude,
killer.
I actually, you know what? Call me a Lonir Kavanaugh hater, and it's not even that. I just think that the people he's fighting are better. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but I'm gonna go Brandon Royval on this one.
I'm actually gonna go opposite of you. I am gonna go with Maloney Kavanaugh. He is on a 2-fight win streak, and Brandon Royval, he's on a 2-fight losing streak. And
Yeah,
I
but
think
look who he's
Loney's
lost
gotten a lot
to.
quicker. Yeah, Cobb, Van, Pantoja, Moreno. So he's lost to the best. He's lost to the best. I'm gonna admit he's lost to the best. But I think Loney Kavanaugh's just a new generation of flyweight. He's a lot quicker. I mean, that short, quick strength that he has. But I don't think he'll knock him out, but I think he'll take him to a decision. But that's just my
Yeah, if
personal
Lonir
opinion.
does win, I think it's by decision as well.
Yeah, because Brandon's got a nice chin, but as we all know, Manel Kopp is just single touch death.
100%. Mario
All right.
Bautista versus Corey Sandhagen. This is the second fight between them, I believe.
Yes, it's Mario Batista and Corey Sandhagen too. Mario Batista, MMA Lab homeboy. Love him. Probably the best fighter coming out of that gym. I don't care what anybody says. It's not Cannonier. It's not McGee. It's not. It is Mario Bautista. Battleborn 11-3. Last 3 fights beats Vinicius Oliveira really convincingly. Lost to Umar, but who hasn't lost to Umar? Except Marab. Beats Patchy Mix. Makes a statement like, "Yeah, you don't belong in the UFC." Beats Jose Aldo off of the famous controversial decision there. Ricky Simone, but he's had a pretty consistent run. His only losses have come to Corey Sandhagen, of course, which was in his UFC debut. Lost to Trevin Jones, so I don't even know where he is, and Umar. So basically, 2 out of 3 are top competition. We look at Corey Sandhagen. I believe last time fought for a title against Marab. Has only really lost to the best. Lost to Aljo, lost to Dillashaw when he was at his prime, lost to Piotr Jan, lost to Umar, and then lost to Marab. So he hasn't really lost to anybody too bad. But he's won any other fight that you can ask for. And honestly, I 100% agree that he should have fought O'Malley at the White House. I don't know. I know Dana was priming Sahabi to get knocked out by O'Malley because he wanted that badly.
Yeah.
But no, it should have been Sandhagen versus O'Malley, and it would have been a much more entertaining fight. I still think O'Malley would have won, but
Yeah, I'm really torn on this one. I didn't know that Mario
I got
Batista lost to him in his debut.
yeah,
That
I got
dude, losing
Bautista.
to Corey is not a bad thing, right? Like he's still a
No,
really
of course
really
not.
talented fighter. Um, I just think Corey has more tools in the bag. Like I don't think Mario Batista's striking is nearly as good as his wrestling. Um,
No,
so I think Corey
but
Sandhagen
Mario's
takes
got
it by
real.
decision.
Okay, I have a Mario Batista by decision. Mainly, I think his jiu-jitsu is really it is the best jiu-jitsu
But he got
out of
subbed.
that gym. He got subbed. That was in his first fight, though. That was a long time ago. Now we see how these fighters have improved.
Yeah,
And as we
they have.
know, we learned from other fights, such as Piotr Jan versus Marab. Piotr Jan evolved from that fight and ended up being the breaks off Marab. So I'm going to go ahead take my chance on Mario Bautista. I think he's going to do a fantastic job. I think it's going to be a fantastic fight. And may the best man win.
May the best man win. We got Paddy Pimblett versus Benoit Saint Denis.
A scouser. Give a
Dude, Scousers
scouser
don't
and
get knocked out.
Paddy the body. He doesn't get knocked out. Not like that sausage, Ilya Topuria. He got knocked out. He quit on the stool. But I'm not a sausage. I
Yeah,
get
nah,
knocked out. I
dude. I
stand and
think,
bang. Survived 5 rounds.
dude, I'm really like 50-50 on this one. I
I am
genuinely
50-50. Yeah.
don't know
Because
who
Patty's got. Sorry, go ahead.
no, no, no. I just uh, like everything in my body tells me Benoit, but I don't know, man. I feel like Patty, after getting a whooping from Gaethje like that, dude.
You
I don't
learn a
know.
lot
Call
from that.
me the comeback merchant because I feel like anybody that loses like that feels the need to come back and make a statement. Um,
Yeah.
so honestly, dude, gun to my head, I have to choose. I'm picking Patty.
Patty the pit, Patty the Patty. I mean, dude, his jiu-jitsu, his grappling is amazing. I think Benoit's definitely got power, but nobody is as powerful as Justin and Ilya. And Patty
Yeah,
can
no.
take hits. He takes hits very well. He took, I think, like I don't know how many clean shots he took and survived. But dude, Patty, I think he's got it. I think he's gonna be definitely more aggressive. I don't think he was very tentative against. I think he was just trying to set himself up against Gaethje. He's trying to find entrances, but Gaethje was just throwing against him, and which works. So I think Patty's definitely going to be more aggressive and try to throw with Benoit, kind of overwhelm him with his size, and then definitely try to mix in that grappling. And I don't know how he's going to win, but I think Patty got it.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. And then now that I know he's an underdog too, I was honestly expecting the odds to be pretty even on this one. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think I got Patty on this one. Honestly, I think Patty gets a finish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think
Now,
by yeah, I was about to say by knockout or sub, as if that's not what finish
yes,
means. But yeah, no, I think Patty by finish. Beyond that, we are on to Max Holloway versus
the
Conor
main
McGregor.
event of the evening. Max Holloway. We'll go over Max first. Max Holloway. Most recently lost the BMF title to Charles after getting brutally, and I mean brutally destroyed on the ground. I've never seen him get manhead like that before. And I'm excited for Charles' next fight, which is supposed to be UFC 331 in Inglewood, but that's going to be exciting. But his last three wins have been against Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, and the Korean Zombie. He's had a very long career. Most of his career has been in the UFC. He has been a staple. When we look at the MAC, Conor McGregor, the man who put the UFC on the international map, the notorious. I had his first time fighting out of gym, SBG Ireland. 10-4 in the UFC, so not terribly bad. But he's lost more recently than he's won. Coming off two back-to-back losses against Poirier. One, he got knocked out. The other one broke his ankle. Most recent win came against Donald Cerrone, where he knocked him out in 40 seconds. That was a really awesome fight. Took a round from Khabib, ended up losing to him. Beat Diaz, lost to Diaz. Beats Eddie Alvarez for the lightweight title. Boxed Floyd Mayweather for some reason. But before that, he was on a run in the UFC. Like, this man, what you understand, Conor McGregor took the UFC internationally by storm. I'm like, everybody calls him out. I want Conor McGregor, Conor McGregor, Conor McGregor. Nobody ever calls any other fighter like Conor. Everybody tries to be like Conor. Look at Ilya. He's trying to be Conor 2.0. No, nobody can do that. Mauricio Hoofy, his striking style is like Conor McGregor. But when you look at Conor McGregor, nobody can be like him because there is just no other like him. He is the epitome of entertainment. He is the epitome. He is the face of the UFC still to this
Epitome.
day. Epitome means like the top. He's at the top of the top
You mean
when it comes to
epitome?
entertainment. When it comes to entertainment, when it comes to face value, when it comes to name value, he is the best of the best when it comes to that. Not in fighting, but when it comes to promoting himself and selling himself, he is the best at it. Nobody can beat him in that.
Yeah, no, dude. I'll never forget. I think the first ever Conor McGregor fight I ever watched was in 2014 when he knocked out Aldo. I had seen Aldo's fights before, and I was like, dude, oh, Aldo's gonna whoop him, and blah 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 blah, and he smokes dude in like the first like what 12 seconds, 13 seconds, something like that. That
Mm-hmm.
was my introduction to Conor. That was
Mm.
my introduction to Conor was him getting knocked out or him knocking out Jose Aldo, who I thought was the featherweight goat at the time. Uh, and I remember thinking it was like a rigged or something because I genuinely couldn't believe it. In 2014, I was 15 years old. I am now 27 in November. Fa! But
It
yeah,
got in his
no,
head. Connor got in his head that whole time. My introduction to Connor was Khabib. building up to that fight. I'm like, who's like I remember at the lab in 2018 at the like their old location in Glendale. I'm like, who's this guy Conor McGregor? He's like, oh, he's this amazing fighter. He's supposed to be fighting this Russian guy, Khabib. I'm like, oh, cool, I'll watch it.
Oh,
I've
I know
never
who
seen a
you were
crowd
going
go.
for.
I really didn't know at the time,
I'm
but my
just
whole
kidding.
family was supporting Khabib, of course. Everybody was supporting Khabib. I just kind of watched it. I was kind of disappointed at the way it ended because I saw like the brawl and everything. I thought that was crazy. Then I went back and watched Connor's old fights and I saw how good he was. I'm like, wow, he was that good.
I
I
knew
was just
Khabib was gonna
instantly
beat
just
him.
became sucked into it.
I wish that I could have
I'm
put money.
hot take. I'll take Conor McGregor. I'll take Conor MGregor finishing. Not finishing.
Oh, okay.
Technically piecing apart Max Holloway. I'm gonna take it, but that's just me. Doesn't have to be you. It's just me. I'm gonna take Conor. I'm gonna be your rival in this situation.
Bro
I'll take
wants to
Conor.
donate his doubloons. That's crazy.
I don't.
Yeah,
But I
no.
don't bet. I don't bet. It's not allowed. It's
In what?
haram. It's haram.
Oh, yeah, this is true.
I don't bet. It's
Alhamdulillah.
haram. But it's okay.
Um,
It's okay. It's okay. But
Max
I'm just
Holloway
gonna
though.
take Conor. Holloway's fantastic though.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
fantastic. But he's been sort of like he did have some problems against Dustin for a round or two there.
That's Dustin though.
I know, but then we see him against Charles where he gets absolutely demolished. So
Bro, you're
I'm
telling me that Conor McGregor's game plan is to outgrapple Max Holloway for 5 rounds? You really think that's what his game plan is?
no, but I think he'll definitely try and mix it in for a bit.
He'd be wise to.
It would be wise, yes.
He'd be wise to
Because
because, dude, I can't even imagine Max Holloway at 170.
bro, that's power. That is power. That's bombs in your hands right there.
Dude.
It'll be an insanely fun fight. It's gonna be an insanely fun weekend because we have World Cup quarterfinals as well. Dude, it's gonna be so fun.
No,
So excited.
I'm hyped. I think my parents were getting a Airbnb somewhere, and they're taking just me, my girlfriend, and some people. They were
Okay.
gonna do that
Okay.
regardless, but I was like, hey, the fights are going on, so like let's watch it there. Yeah, no,
Sure.
dude, dude, I just think Max Holloway is the better fighter. I think Conor McGregor at 170
Realistically, yeah, he's the better. He's better. I can't
is
even.
just not ideal. I mean, Conor McGregor was best when he was a 145er. He would probably
Yeah.
die if he tried going back down to 145. If we're keeping it a buck.
Yeah, it's he looked dead at 145. I mean, he's 2-1 at welterweight, so I'm not gonna say he's a terrible welterweight.
Yeah, but look who he beat, bro.
Nate Diaz and Donald Cerrone. Those aren't bad. Those aren't bad. Those aren't terrible wins. Those are good wins.
Donald Cerrone though.
He beat Nate Diaz in his prime too.
I
But Donald
mean,
Cerrone, that's
realistically, all he had at 170 to me was Nate Diaz, right?
mhm.
I look at Max Holloway and he's a dog. I mean, dude, he's been in there with Ilya, he's been in there with Volk. Conor McGregor's been off for what, 5 years, dude. Yeah,
Imagine Max end the 5 rounds, stands and bangs with Connor, 10 seconds left in the middle of the ring.
I don't think it's gonna be
Oh,
five
dude.
rounds, homie.
But imagine if it happened, dude. That would be. I guarantee you, that would be the most viewed clip in MMA history, and maybe even in combat sports history.
Yeah, Conor McGregor's still very relevant. He still pulls a lot of views. I forgot
Ugh.
which MMA YouTuber I was watching, but Poatan, after the UFC White House card, I think it was like a couple days after, he went on Ariel Hawani talking about the back of the headshots. It was at like 600,000 views.
Mhm.
McGregor was just on Ariel Hawani, and he's already like in the millions. So like,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm talking about. That's how influential he is because people want to see him fight.
yeah, nah. I just here's the thing. I love Conor McGregor for the sport. I think the eyes that he brings to it, like, cause dude, I'm pro getting MMA very well known, right? I'm very pro that.
Mhm.
Um,
We need to grow the sport.
yeah, I think we need to grow the sport. Um, I I think in time it'll be better than football. I think it'll be better than soccer. I think,
Really, football.
yeah,
Okay, we have to have a separate debate about this because not now, but we'll have a separate debate about this.
But
We will. We
all
will.
in all, I got Max Holloway on this. I don't even think it's gonna be close. I think they'll have a really good first round. But beyond that, I genuinely do not believe that Conor McGregor has anything in store for him.
I'm gonna believe in the Mac.
But yeah, no, I think Max Holloway gets it done. I don't. Is that your mom?
Come on.
That is my mom. Mom, please.
Can they see me?
No, please stop. Please,
Oh,
please stop. I ask you, please stop.
please stop.
No, come on, please. I'm trying to record.
Hey, guys.
We're recording.
Hi.
We can edit it out, but please don't do that. I'm
What did I
asking.
do?
You're in the camera. Come on, you can hear you. Come on, you can't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not. Just don't do it, please.
Is it the return of the Maxon?
No, just.
Working nothing for dinner.
I'm trying to film, please.
You can't try. You have to do it, son.
Oh, I'm filming.
Why are your socks here? Clean up
They're
after
there.
yourself.
Okay, I
I
will.
clean after you all day.
They will. Okay.
It's good. You're drinking your water. This is my 5th bottle that I'm throwing out.
Okay. All right.
How's the chicken? Good?
That's good. Thank
All
you.
right.
All right.
You're not doing drugs, right? Well, I'm coming. Okay, I just have to put on.
Dude, you gotta love it.
Gotta love my mom. I got we can post that in a separate clip.
Dude,
Blooper.
that was like genuinely one of the most heartwarming, wholesome moments I've ever seen. Because for those of you who do not know, Aaron, you are what, 18, 19?
19. I'm still living at home. But as you know, I still got I thank God every day that I got my parents around. But I'm trying to film a podcast. Like, come on.
Is your computer in your living room?
It's in the it's actually in the office. I station everything in the office because of my new job. I want to keep everything out of my room, so I don't want to be cooped up in my room all day. So I kind of put everything out in the office, but I gotta get like a green screen or something for it because this whole thing's not gonna work. But I'm gonna make a studio soon.
Yeah, no, dude, it'd be awesome. Beyond that, dude, did you have anything else to add?
No. Just really excited for a fantastic weekend. I know I'm gonna have a couple people over. Nothing. I know I have one that's final, but really, I'm just want to watch the fights and be hype.
Dude, yeah, no, I'm extremely excited for this fight. I can't wait to bet, because I am going to bet on this fight, on these fights. But yeah, no. Before we go ahead and close out, there's one thing that I feel like Aaron needs to talk about before
Hold up.
we dip out of here.
So I do actually want to say, because I'm working in the financial industry, I can't. I do have to. I can't really be like promoting my real estate too much, but I will just say but it's okay. It's that's fine. But I will say I'm a realtor in Arizona. If you need a house, I got you. Follow my page, realtor page, the MMA Realtor. It's a pretty cool page. Follow my personal page and the 10-8 podcast page on Instagram if you want the best MMA content and on the platform out there. We're racking a lot of views, and we're gonna do a great job. We're doing a great job. Just talk about MMA, talk about sports, talk about media on my page, but and on the 10-8 podcast, we look at the podcast clips from here. You can look at other clips, and we just react to news. And UFC Noche coming to Arizona September 19th. Not official yet, but it is confirmed by multiple sources. So we are getting MMA back in Arizona for the first time in a long time, baby.
I'm hyped. But beyond that, y'all, this is the 10A podcast. Thank you guys for coming out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day.